Hello, and welcome to In Touch with Durham County. My name is Dudley, Senior Public Information Specialist, and my co-host is Chair of the Board of County Commissioners, Wendy Jacobs.
Thank you, Dawn. We use this program to share vital information about the wonderful programs and services provided by Durham County government.
As temperatures are rising and summertime is quickly approaching, thousands of youth in Durham are gearing up for summertime activities to fill their days out of school. If your child's ideal summer adventure is found in a book, the annual summer reading program operated by the Durham County Library is a perfect fit. Librarians Placedia, Nance, and Ruth join us today to share information about their rewarding summer reading program and lunchtime adventures, offering free meals to children during the summer months. Exciting conversation about programs and activities for youth continue as we move into our second segment with guest 4-H agent Carlos Moses and community services consultant for the county's Welcome Baby program, Carmen Reeves. The two will discuss how their programs are operated by Durham County Cooperative Extension and offer summer fun to children and families in our community. Chair Jacobs, let's begin our conversation.
Well, thank you, Placedia and Ruth, for being with us here today to tell us all about the great things happening at Durham County Library, specifically during the summer for our youth and children, so that people in our community can know what's available. So we know that during the year there are programs happening as well, but can you tell us why it's important to focus on something like reading during the summer? So I don't know who wants to take a stab at that.
Sure. Research indicates that during the summertime, children that do not read, they will be behind versus those students that do read during the summertime. And so we want to encourage the students and the families to come to the library to read. But if they're traveling, we have an app where they can download the app. It's called Beanstack, and they can log their minutes while they're traveling and reading during the summer.
Beanstack.
Yes,
that's
awesome. Yeah, that's awesome.
That is really awesome. So in other words, there's no excuse for anybody to not be a part of the summer reading program. So can you tell us, just how, how to get people can get involved in the summer reading program? I don't know if you want to respond to that.
They can do a variety of different things. They can come to any one of our locations. We have several. They can come to Summer Reading Kickoff on June 9th at Northgate and sign up there and enjoy a good time. They can read independently. They can come into the library and read. The library will be offering hundreds of programs during the summer to get involved that way. Summer reading is meant to be as inclusive as possible. The bookmobile will be traveling around and offering summer reading chances as well. We look to be as open and inclusive as possible.
Well, awesome. And I know we're going to have information about the kickoff and further information on the show about how people can get more information. What has your participation been like for the summer reading program, and why do people keep participating?
Well, our participation last year for our kickoff, we had over 3,600 people to attend, and it was at Northgate Mall. And we had a finale last year at the Museum of Life and Science, and we had over 400 people to attend that event. And so summer reading is something that's done nationally, and so libraries all over the country are promoting and advocating reading during the summertime. And so our theme this year is Libraries Rock.
Libraries Rock.
Yes,
I love that. And there's some awards and incentives as well, right?
There are incentives for every 250 minutes up to 750 minutes. You can come in and get a small prize, and kids and teens will be able to, at 250 points, 500 points, and 750 points, pick up a book so that then they can even keep keep reading further with these free books that we're giving out this year.
Great. That's
nice.
Awesome.
That is nice. So some library studies show that an early predictor of literacy success is parent involvement. Tell us about some of the programs that incorporate the child and the entire family.
A primary one would be story time. We have story time for babies, we have story times for toddlers, we have story time for preschool, and we have more intergenerational story times that are meant to appeal to the entire family. Those story times happen at all the locations at different times, both day and evening. There's pajama story time, so that for families that work during the day, they can certainly join us in the evenings for those programs.
And another program we are going to have this year is a summer read down, where patrons can come and read down their library finds. So that's an activity that the whole family can participate in. Every 10 minutes they read will knock off $1 off their fines, even if the items are lost or just late fees. So we're excited about that.
Yeah, that is exciting and really interesting, definitely. So Durham County Library encourages discovery, connects the community, and leads in literacy. Tell us what you look to accomplish from your summer reading program.
I think we want to accomplish more people reading, more people knowing about the program and getting involved. Also, we would like people to complete the program. We have a lot of people to register at kickoff, but then they don't complete the program. So our goal for the Summer Reading Committee this year is to really encourage people to complete the program, and with them being able to use the app, we're hoping that people will finish the process.
Definitely, they have several, you have some things built in to help with that success, so that's definitely great. Well, in addition to your summer reading program, you offer the Lunchtime Adventures program, which is designed to offer meals to children in addition to reading during the summer. Tell us a little bit about that program.
That program will happen Monday through Friday at the T.A. Grady Community Center, and it goes from noon to 1 p.m., and it's meant to provide lunch free of charge, and also early enrichment activities and early literacy activities for children and families.
Wow, that's another great program. And how do families sign up for this program?
They don't need to register. They just need to come to T.A. Grady between 12 and 1 p.m. Monday through Friday, between June 18th and July 27th, and come join us. That's all they need to do.
That's awesome. So T.A. Grady is located?
T.A. Grady is located at 531 Lakeland Street.
Lakeland, okay.
I want to make sure I give the right
Lakeland Street, okay. And we'll have that information on the screen for everyone. Right. So just every day, they can just show up between 12 and 1, and they'll get the children will get a meal, and they will have a story read to them and have some type of literacy activity. That is great. So according to the statistics for Durham Public Schools, out of the 33,000 plus students at DPS, 64% of them are eligible for free and reduced lunch, which is kind of a staggering number. How many children do you see participating in the Lunchtime Adventures program?
Last year we saw an average of 30 students per day, and so this year we're looking to reach more students. We're looking to average 60 students per day during the summer.
Wow, well, we certainly know that with 33,000 students that there's going to be more than 30 students per day that could benefit from this program. So I'm glad that we're talking about this so we can help get the word out to a lot of families of especially young children and elementary school age children. So I know we're almost about out of time here. What are any information that you feel like you would like parents, youth, anyone watching our show today to know about great programs happening over the summer for our families?
Yes, join us on June the 9th at Northgate Mall for our summer reading kickoff. We will have a lot of different activities, some musicians, some, magicians, and community partners will be there. If you're unable to attend the summer reading kickoff, you can connect with us online at www.durhamcountylibrary.org/summer reading, and you can register for summer reading online.
Okay, great. And anything else, Ruth, about programs for youth, children that we may not have covered today?
We're thrilled and excited to see everyone at Durham County Library, regardless of age. We've got story times, we've got STEM activities, we've got arts and crafts, we've got gaming opportunities, we've got trivia nights. We're just thrilled to have everybody come and join us this summer.
Awesome. There's just so many great things happening at all of our libraries. Yeah, that's wonderful. Thank you.
And it's clear that you all feel excited about it. I can tell by the smiles on your faces and the energy that bubbles up when you begin to talk about the program. So I think that's awesome. And thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you being here.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for all that you do as librarians with Durham County Public Library. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having us.
We're going to take a break, and when we return, we'll highlight summer programs and activities offered by Cooperative Extension to children and youth in Durham.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Welcome back. We are now joined by Cooperative Extension agents Carlos Moses and Carmen Reeves to discuss the 4-H and Welcome Baby programs. Commissioner Jacobs, let's continue our show.
Thank you, Dawn, and thank you, Carlos and Carmen, for being with us here today as we talk about great things happening in Durham County for our youth and our children and families during the summer. And Carlos, could you start us off with telling us about, what is 4-H?
Absolutely. 4-H is a youth development program. It has been around for over 100 years, since 1902. And basically, it's a program that teaches youth life skills through experiential programs and opportunities, leadership, communication, those types of things.
Well, awesome. And could you give us some more detail about exactly what programs are available and, the age group and how people can sign up for them and find out about them?
Absolutely. So 4-H is available to all kids age 5 to 18, and the enrollment is free. And basically we have 4 large subject matter areas. Those include livestock and agriculture, STEM, civic engagement, and healthy living and nutrition. And so the programs that we run usually operate in the school systems, in the after schools, community centers, and then we also have some community clubs as well. So
Great. Well, great. Wow. And anything that will be available during the summer?
Yes, actually. We have a whole offering of summer camp options starting June 18th with our Ag Leadership Camp. And that one is basically an introduction into the world of careers in agriculture. And we offer summer camps, which are day camps, as well as overnight camps. And we take the youth to Reedsville for a week at Sleepaway Camp, which is a wonderful experience. And some of the other day camps that we have this summer are things like sewing camp. STEM, we have a STEM camp. We have a Clover Buds camp for the little ones, age 5 to 8. We will be taking kids to Citizenship Focus, where they get to meet their elected representatives in Raleigh. Mm-hmm. So there's lots of great events. They run all through August, and we are still enrolling kids.
Well, fantastic. Now, do you have to be a 4-H member to do the camps?
You don't have to be a 4-H member to sign up for summer camps. The registration form that we ask for to sign up for summer camps actually makes you a 4-H'er for the year.
Okay, great, nice. Well, you named off so many great programs. Are there any scholarships available for those in need?
Well, we offer scholarships to 4-H'ers who submit project record books, as well as do presentations at a district level. So we encourage the kids to not just learn about these different aspects, but to get involved and get engaged and complete projects and do presentations of the things that they've learned. So for those youth who are in the program and do those deeper engagements, we provide scholarships to camps and events.
Well, to keep the program going, are there any partnerships, community partnerships, that help keep the program available to the community? And what does 4-H mean for the Durham community?
So we do. We have lots of great partnerships in Durham. Among them, we have a partnership with NC Central. Their student athletes got trained to deliver our substance abuse prevention curriculum, about 32 student athletes. So they'll be out in the community teaching those workshops. We have a partnership with Triangle Land Conservancy, as well as EDCI, PYO. So we have a lot of great partnerships. And the second part of the question,
I was asking, what does 4-H and its presence mean for the Durham community?
Absolutely. So 4-H is really important because it creates a culture of inclusion and encouragement. And also on top of that, when the kids are participating in these programs and camps, a lot of time it provides that one spark for them that could lead to a lifetime of career exploration or just interests and opportunities. So that's really what it does for the youth.
Well, it's great hearing about all of this. And then Carmen, you are here representing the Welcome Baby program, another awesome program with our Cooperative Extension. And this is a unique program that provides parent support programs, including parenting workshops like the Incredible Years and Positive Discipline, and many other programs. Can you tell us about the purpose and mission of Welcome Baby and some of these other programs as well?
Sure, I'd be glad to. Welcome Baby is meant to serve the parents of Durham County. The mission is that parenting is hard, whether you're a foster parent, a step parent, a biological parent, a grandparent. So we just try to give as many resources. Parenting, we have a car seat class. The parenting classes like you already mentioned, and the giving closet. We try to be a resource for these families. We also do one-on-one. Sometimes families can't come to a parenting, class on Tuesday night or Wednesday night or whenever we happen to have them. So we try to give them other opportunities to give them those parenting tools they're going to need to help their children.
That's nice.
And are these, this is a lot of different programs that you just rattled off. Is there a fee for them? Are they free? And how do people find out about them and sign up for them?
So all of our programs, except for the car seat program, are free. The car seat program has a $10 copay for a brand new car seat after attending a 45-minute safety presentation. The parenting classes are free, as well as we provide childcare, we provide transportation, we give them the books, we provide the tools, the toys that they're going to need. All they need to do is bring themselves. And to sign up, they can either call the Welcome Baby main office at 919-560-7150, or they can follow us on Facebook, where we'll also put classes as we're getting ready to start new classes.
That's amazing. And I don't think people realize about how many great resources that we have that are virtually free for parents and for children and families. Are there any other programs that we should make sure people know about?
We recently received the Duke Endowment Grant, and 3 of the parent educators have been trained in the Incredible Years for parents with children on the autistic spectrum. So we will be starting those classes in the fall, and I think we're going to be the first ones in Durham County to do that, and that will go up to children age 8.
Okay, so the incredible years. And again, how can people can call you all to find out about those as well?
Again, they can call our main number, 919-560-7150, or they can follow us on Facebook, Welcome Baby, and we'll have that information on there as well.
That's great. That's great. Well, in addition to work, one of my first encounters with Welcome Baby was when I delivered my first baby in 2009, and one of my first visitors was from Welcome Baby. So tell us about who can access services from Welcome Baby.
So we are a very unique program. We get calls from all around the country, but we are purely just for Durham County families. So we assist anyone in Durham County. There's no income requirement. They just need to be a Durham County resident. We can't help people from other counties.
Got it. So not everyone knows, but there are more and more people who are becoming familiar with your programs, like the Giving Closet and Incredible Years is one of those. Now, a few moments ago, you talked about that grant that you had. Is that one of your newer programs and activities that you were going to share with us today?
Yes, that is one of the newer programs, and we'll be starting that in September. And that program is the Incredible Years, with a specific component made just for parents who are parenting children that are on the autistic spectrum, to give them some tools to help them be successful, because that has been an underserved population, and it is a growing population.
I definitely agree. I can speak from personal testimony about parenting children with autism, and I think that program would be definitely great. Like you said earlier, parenting is hard. I think it's hard for everyone. It has a unique element when you talk about parenting children with autism, and I've actually read and maybe can even testify that often parenting children with autism can be compared to PTSD. Some of the traumatic experiences can cause those type of feelings. So I think that program would definitely be beneficial to many parents, including my own family. So I look forward to learning more about it.
Absolutely. We want to do whatever we can to support caregivers and parents of all children in our community. So where do you see Welcome Baby, where do you hope to be maybe 10 years from now with all the programs that we're offering through Cooperative Extension?
Well, we're growing. Our numbers just keep increasing. As far as for instance, our Giving Closet, we now see 50 families usually in the 2 hours in the morning and 30 families in the afternoon on a Friday. Wow. So we're really growing, and I think in 10 years, I hope to see even more parenting programs maybe offered with more parent educators and a bigger building maybe.
Yeah, it sounds like you all may need a bigger building in the future. Yeah. Tell us about how our viewers can connect with your services in addition to the phone number that you provided a couple times earlier.
So we do have a Welcome Baby webpage. It's welcomebaby.org. It's under renovation right now, but the easiest way for them to follow us would be to follow us on Facebook. Just look for Welcome Baby, like our page, or the Durham County Cooperative Extension. They can follow information from us on there as well, on their Facebook page.
That's great. What about your programming with 4-H, Carlos?
Absolutely. We also have a 4-H, Durham 4-H Facebook page. Okay. And all of our camp flyers and registration packets can be found on the Cooperative Extension Durham webpage, which is durham.ces.ncsu.edu.
Great, 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 great. Well, are there any final thoughts or one final thought you would like to leave with our viewers as we wrap up this afternoon?
Well, I would say that there are still plenty of spots in summer camps, so get a hold of us and see what's available and a good fit for your family and your kids.
That's great. And thank you all. Go ahead.
I would say that no matter what your parenting issue, feel free to call. If we can't help you, we will put you in touch with somebody that can.
That's nice to know, and that's actually been my experience a couple of times, so thank you personally, and thank you for sharing the information today with our viewers.
You're welcome.
This has been a wonderful show today, Dawn, and I really hope that this will really help our families and our youth just know about all the great activities that really are available for free between the 4-H programs and the Welcome Baby programs and the summer reading programs. We have a lot to offer. Thank you so much for what each of you do every day to help people in our community. Thank you. And thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
We will continue to stay in touch with the great information that our citizens use to help improve their quality of life. Please join us next time for In Touch with Durham County.